Good morning, guys. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just getting ready for the watch list. I'm just finishing out the watch list, guys. Just give me a sec. Alright guys, so quickly I am gonna go through what I have on the watch list. First of all, SPY. SPY yesterday was earlier on was not very sort of clear on the direction. We had our daily level 427s, and it started bouncing off of that, and then right at the VWAP it starts to hang around, and then it starts to drift off, which at this point I was saying, okay, well, it hasn't taken that VWAP. Now I feel like it's weak, it's gonna take the lows out, which it did. I did mention this, that in the later on during the day, in the PM especially, it might just fade off more. It faded off a bit more, but then actually it completely reversed. So that's typical of SPY. Usually it does kind of like a reversal midday, and then this PM move started to, I feel like this PM move, or the way it finished strong, felt like this day was coming. As you can see, this is a huge day, you know, from 420s all the way to 440s it finished off. So that's a massive sort of bounce. I was expecting a bounce, but not this big of a bounce, but nevertheless it is there. But today we're again gapping down. the main reason behind is the tensions, guys. Whatever's happening, between Russians through Ukraine, and that's gonna, it's just indecision. Investors don't like indecision, like these kind of sort of environment. So they pull their investment off of markets and starts pouring it into some other stuff that are more secure. So that's why you see what you see on the SPY. But I think, as long as they're working on the issues, SPY will start to sort of gain its losing days. But it's not over yet, because I think there's two. SPY is going to be choppy, I think, in my opinion, for this week. Because it's just uncertainty, isn't it? Like, so we might have some range, which might give us some opportunities to trade, but we can't have a very strong bias to, saying that, well, it is in a downtrend, or it's actually on a V reversal. So we can't really have that strong bias. We'll just keep it very neutral, 50-50, and then trade as we see things. Morning, guys. Hey, IQ, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm doing well. How you doing, man? You've been all right? How's the family? Everything okay? How were the holidays? Yeah, man, it's been a while since you joined this stream. Welcome again. How's it going, Silver? What's up? So that's what I think of the SPY. Now the levels to watch is a crucial, very crucial level. If the SPY wants to continue its strength, is 440 in my opinion. But the way it is, it might actually have a hard time getting there today. So I see chop today on the SPY, guys. Because the panic, I would say that the downtrend is continues when the panic starts to set in on the SPY, especially with the news. Something has to be progressive with that whole Russia-Ukraine thing for it to actually start to continue to take the laws out. So that's why I say we might see some chop. So be very careful today. Trading today will be difficult, just like yesterday, guys. I see similar price action. So waiting will be far better than rushing things today, guys. Definitely. So let's do that. That's my plan. Yeah, IQ, man. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Definitely good to have you back. Honestly, this is the week I came back, IQ. When I came back from the holidays, I caught COVID, so I had to self-isolate, and I wasn't in the sort of right state of mind to trade. So yeah, I was meant to come back the first week of January, and it didn't happen. And then yeah, this week I'm starting. Last week as well I did a few days, but it wasn't that serious. But this week is the one that I'm fully back, so we'll see. And yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Trading is difficult, especially before you get. I mean, you gotta understand. One thing is quite important in this job is to basically understand the environment. Which means to understand SPY or QQQs or DAOs. They are all related anyways, but understand the main market sentiment. So a lot of people, they just look at the 1 minute chart and they trade off of that, which is fine, which is systematic. You need to have the RSI doing this, you need to have MACD doing that. That's perfectly fine to start with. You're not going to progress that way. What you want to understand is the overall bigger picture. What are the sentiments of the market? If you start to understand or try to understand, you might have a better edge compared to others. So today probably will be more talk, guys. Unfortunately, there probably might not be much of an action today. I'm going to be careful trading things unless they are very A+ setups. Right, so this is the watch list is not the greatest, guys. Neo, I just kept it from yesterday. Not my main watch. Lucid is the only one that I'm watching. If stars Spy, here's the thing. If Spy starts to take out 434s, 435s, then I'll look to long Lucid, because that's the relatively strong stock, I feel. That's one of the relative strong stock. As you can see, you know, when Spy bounced, this bounced quite a bit as well. So and AMD also had a really good decent bounce. I think AMD also is one of those scenarios where we can actually start to look into taking longs on it at the break of 115s. Again, it will depend on the Spy. Peloton, I just kept it because there was a bounce coming in, but I feel like Peloton's days might be over, so there might be some opportunities for short. We'll see. KSS as well, I kept it, guys. Yesterday it was extremely choppy. This is our zone, guys. YB zone. Look at this. It literally stayed under that. Never broke that zone. So you probably would have actually taken no trades at all if you had stuck to the zones. But we did take it. We did take it. We had some losers on that. That's fine. All right, so I'm gonna keep it, guys. Today we might have a clear direction on it, just in case if it does start to move, because it at the end of the day it actually closed above this daily level here, high, recent swing high, but we have some more overhead. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, we have quite a bit of overhead resistance here, guys. So yeah, it still needs to go through these levels. 64, I think 64 will be an area to watch on this one, definitely. So I'm keeping that just in case it decides to attempt to take that out. Oh, IQ, you know, you say that, but you might have had it already. Silver. Yeah, best of luck, guys. The market is open. But I was mentioning, Silver, that I am looking for a, like, the possible bounce might be coming in next few days. So, yeah. Anyways, I think you sold it way before I came in. But anyways, it is one of those things. So let's keep an eye on GMVD. I kept it just in case if it decides to give us nice shorting opportunities, but this might be expensive to short. Or and also SRRA is gapping up, guys. It's gapped up all the way to 29s from 15s. So that's a huge gap, and it's basically faded off, but it curled back up and reclaimed the VWAP. So that's a good sign. I would say that's a strength. As long as it's staying over that VWAP, I will say that this is you know, the gap and go kind of strategy. But it needs to stay over it and start trading it. Now this is okay if it starts to break down a little bit under VWAP. And then later on, if it does start to reclaim, then we can look to long it. But also remember, if it does start to stay under it, don't mind taking shorts as well on it for a gap fill opportunity. KSS, at the moment I'm not really biased on it, but it seems like it is. Yeah, you're right. I will definitely be looking at the gap down with this much of a gap up. I feel like yes, short opportunity might work out much better. Hey Jessica, welcome, welcome. Definitely on KSS, yeah. That's why I'm not very strongly biased on it. Unless it takes out the 64, that's when I'll be a bit long biased. Now looking at this, yeah, you can be a little bit short biased on it. Definitely. Peloton for sure, yeah. That's what I was mentioning earlier. Short biased a little bit. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea, Jessica. Not trading today will actually benefit you. Watching it, however, actually will be nice. Look at this, guys. I mean, a huge close yesterday, 440, and now gaps down to 433. That is weakness. You know, this is like a desperate bounce, and now the continuation. So SPY is continuing down, guys. And if it does do that, then there might be opportunities on other products as well. Let's look at the big names. Okay. Tesla is relatively strong. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is your typical SPY move at the open, washes off and then bounces. Again, as I said, wait for a clear direction, guys. There's no point in really rushing things. Now we are starting to see a little bit of levels. At the moment, I see 430, 434 on a SPY. 434 level breaks and stays above that. That could give us like short-term bias to the long side. And we have 432 and 431.50 between this area here. So that's the zone that it needs to break. Now once this breaks, I think we will have more fade off during the day, and if it stays over 434s, that's where it might get some strength. Okay, so SPY is rejected from that 434 highs of 433.85s, and is starting to attempt to take that again. Now if it does come back and start to attempt again, the more it attacks, the more it's gonna have the chance to break it. So if it does do that, I probably will be looking into preemptive attempts to long Lucid, AMDs, and things like that. So I'm keeping an eye on Lucid, LCID, and also AMD is the other one that I was looking at. Yeah, as you can see, AMD looks interesting. Already 1140.50 level. This level here is the one to watch. And I was looking at Qualcomm as well, guys. Qualcomm was yeah, the main level I'm watching is here, guys. A little bit higher though. That's the problem. Is here. Okay, Tesla is going for it. So that means okay, SPY is trying to break it, guys. I'm looking at Lucid and AMD. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that Lucid is about here, guys, 37 38. So managed to, this could be a bit of a chase, but I'm okay with that. It's a chase size anyways. It'll be under 37s, 3680s will be the stop. It's a bit of a bigger picture idea. So I'm just gonna let it work out, not rush it. So I managed to take Lucid, but AMD I did not take, but still you have the chance to take it right now actually. In fact, I will try this, guys. 11450. It's just 11440. 45. Okay, get me in. Even better. 11435s. Okay, so it's come back after under 11450. I would really like it to reclaim that 11450. So I'm just gonna wait on that. All right, let's wait for it to reclaim. I think I might start here. I might start here, guys. 21 420s. It seems weak though, guys. SPY is a little bit again indecisive. So I'm just waiting on the SPY to make up a decision. If not, then I'll just wait it out. Yeah, no, I think SPY hasn't really broken that. That's not a proper break. Still watching on, paying attention to SPY more than the others. Okay, so this was a fake break, guys. I will be out of Lucid very quickly now, as in probably under the break of 37s. Okay, so Lucid will be under the break of 37s here somewhere. The stop will be there. Interesting. Still keeping an eye on AMD, just in case SPY decides to go for it again over 434. What I want from SPY is to stay over 434, not come back under it. That's what I want. If I'm gonna actually take AMD, or if I'm gonna stick to, okay, there it goes. Or AMD, get ready for AMD, guys. Not yet, not yet. All right, I am gonna be exiting Lucid, guys. I'm gonna wait up, guys. This is just, yeah, it's your typical SPY chop, which is creating this job here. So yeah, I'm out of Lucid here, guys. Under 37 basically, 36.95s. Again, this was a chase. Like 45 cents. Usually my stops are about 20 cents on average. But this, you needed that massive massive level, massive stop. So that's a chase trade, definitely. Chase size. Now that SPY is washing, we need clear direction from the SPY, guys. You see, we need this now. We need that. Let's create our zone, the YB zone, so that it's easier for us to make a decision. Now anything in between this, we're not trading, guys. Simple. There you go. Okay, now it's starting to wash. It might be much clearer now. Okay, good. Peloton. Yep, it is washing. Peloton, now that actually, you know, when SPY starts to wash more, then you want to look at the relatively weak stocks. Peloton is one of them. And when it comes to relative strength, Tesla is there as well, guys. Remember, if SPY, just in case, starts to take out that zone of ours, we can, I'm looking at Tesla as well. The way Tesla is moving is actually stronger than SPY. Okay, SRRA, guys, is trying to, is it halted? I think it's a halt. There's got to be a halt, right? Yeah, that's a halt. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't watching this. I was mentioning, you know, if it does come down under VWAP and if it does curl back over it, that's where I'd be interested over 24s. Really, I think I missed it, guys. This would have been a nice, decent, you know, look at that 24 level. Beautiful level that it broke from, and it just, yeah, very quick halt. Yeah. That's usually the case. It's always like I should have taken this, that. But I'm waiting on SPY to break that low and stay under it. Then we can make easy decisions. Yeah, this SRRA looks interesting, guys, because it's gonna get a lot of short sellers in trouble as well. Right now, a lot of short sellers are trapped, pretty much trapped, and the more it squeezes towards 26s, 27s, the more it's gonna get trapped, short sellers. So yeah, this could provide a lot of moves, a lot of range today. SRRA. Guys, is the volume okay? The sound is okay? KSS is okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that short idea. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You see this rejection of the 63s? You know, 200 EMA held, 63 held really nicely. Clear, quite clear rejection. So I don't see any problem with that short. In fact, it looks good. Probably, I think it's a much clearer short than Peloton. Peloton would have been difficult to, maybe it's just me. Alright, SPY is going, so yeah, guys, we got our direction on the SPY, so NIO is falling. Most of these guys are falling now. Interesting. Okay. I think this might produce some decent moves on the on any of the stocks that you're watching, basically. Alright, so what is looking good in this case? Peloton is going down more. KSS. Lucid was actually a good shorting opportunity. I feel like NIO might be a better choice here because it's relatively weak when it comes to daily. Wow, KSS is somehow holding up nicely. You know, it's holding up. I'd be careful on this KSS. The way it's holding, if it starts to break that 63, there's no shorting. I'm not gonna think of shorting if it starts to hold over 63. All right, there might be some chance if it starts to actually. Right now, I feel like I want to short it here, but 62 30s, 62 30s. Yeah, that's the only thing I see. VWAP and EMA rejection 20. But also we have this level here, 62 60s, I believe. That might be a wrong level actually. Yeah, it's 6250 more likely. Are you guys seeing this on SPY? Is that normal? Is this some sort of a misprint? Why did it have to do this? Yeah, it's probably my side. Do you know how to refresh this thing? Frickin' dude. I can't really. Yeah, I think it's weak, guys. So I'm looking into shorting most of those things that I was watching, like Lucid and KSS. Even KSS, I'm gonna try, guys. I might have to do it a little bit quicker than. Okay. Anyways, I'll put something else that represents. Okay, a bigger bounce, much better. So Lucid, this is much better. 3670s, 3660s. Okay, I'm looking into shorting Lucid, guys. How's AMD? Also AMD. Yeah, AMD right now is not bad actually. Just give me a second, guys. I've got quite a few things from. So I'm short both Lucid and AMD, guys. I'm short around 11230s, 35s with a stop 11280s. So AMD and also Lucid, guys. I've gotten a bit higher price on Lucid, 3665s, I think. On Lucid, 3665 short. Somewhere there, yeah. And again, break of that 3680 will be the actually, you know, VWAP will be a better idea on this, Lucid. Yeah, it's unfortunately it's only 20 EMA. I wanna see how it reacts. If it does bounce towards the VWAP, I will wait for it to see if it rejects from it. But so far so good. But just remember, Lucid is the last one I want to short when its SPY starts to bounce. So I'll be careful on this one. But AMD is looking good, attacking the lows, and if it does take that out, great, you know. All right, come on, AMD, take that low out. And also Tesla looks interesting for a short right now, guys. Just remember, Tesla is huge stop. We're talking $15, something like that. Actually, it's not $15. It's like close to $8, $10, which is good for Tesla. Okay, AMD is washing not very fast enough. I would like it to wash a bit faster than that. Neo was much better, which I didn't take, guys. Anybody took Neo? Neo is the one I was. Oh, this is beautiful. Much better, I think. So if you've taken Neo, tight risk as well. Yeah. KSS. Yeah, KS is alright. It's not really clean. It's not. It's really moving strangely. But it's alright. It's doing okay. If you've shorted from 62 70s, 80s, yeah, it seems to be doing okay in my opinion. Here it goes. Okay. All right, I am thinking of maybe adding to AMD here. Sorry, AMD, where is it? Here. I've survived this week on both, guys, Lucid and on the thingy. Now, if it does come, Lucid is showing strength. If the SPY doesn't like really go down, Lucid is gonna take me out. I know that, but if SPY starts to wash a little bit, that's gonna help it. Just waiting on SPY to actually create some sort of a down momentum. Yeah. Just gonna restart this. This is the thing, when you're used to a certain chart platform, you just I'm trying to look at my platform, and it's not the same. Peloton is also looking decent, guys. 2840, 2850 under Peloton for a possible short, but yeah, actually it's not bad. 2850 is under, and then stop 2870s. But it's just, yeah, it's taking that out now, so I would wait for it. I would wait for it to come under 2850 now. I'm out of the Lucid. I don't like it, and also AMD. Nope. Right, guys. So that's that's me taking me out on those two. AMD. I'm out. It's the same way where I put the thingy. The first you know, spike I was this is reversal written all over it. Reversal. So have a look at SPY. But it might be one of those that just wicks me out and then goes. If that's the case, I probably will have some FOMO, because it seems like Lucid is doing that. Yeah. I was out here. I just didn't like on Lucid the second attempt to break the VWAP. I just didn't like that. The first one I always try to hold, but the second one, if it starts to reattempt to break certain level, it usually does. That's why I actually exited on both of them. And SPY was also not really acting the way I wanted to. But since I'm out of it, obviously this is gonna wash off and take the lows out, isn't it? That's usually the case. Look, it takes me out and then takes the lows out. We'll see. Again, it is in line with what I mentioned. SPY being the way where it is, it's gonna create a lot of chop. Ooh, DWAC, guys, DWAC. I just noticed DWAC, and it's popping. Interesting. These were the levels that I was watching, 66, and actually if you can see that it's played around between that level, and now it's just moving. So this is interesting. I agree with DWAG being a short squeeze candidate, definitely. I agree 100%. That's why you see these kind of short squeezes. This, when it does squeeze, can produce a lot of moves, guys. DWAG. It can really. Guys, I managed to re-enter both of those, AMDs and Lucid. One last time. One last time. Let me show you. Here. And then AMD was pretty much same idea. Here. Same where the stop is going to be the same area. Just one last try on it. I don't mind trying twice on a setup. KSS is looking good as well. I think KSS might. Yeah, it needs to take out that 62 though. If it does, that could bring in some really decent move. Interesting. KSS here maybe short, and then stop is about 50 cents though. Neo. Very choppy. Not very clean at all. Really don't like to see these kind of price actions. I hate these kind of price actions, but it's all based off of SPY anyway, so just in case, you know, this is why I'm doing this quite a few times, guys. If SPY starts to drop strong for some reason, and it could be any reason at the moment, then you know I would want to have few stocks that's gonna go with it, and I don't mind risking few R's for that specific thesis. AYTH. Dude, that 70 level on DWAC even now looks like a long, very minor. Minor pullback long, but 70 bounce was a nice one. right now. Long, yeah. Yeah, I might have to exit these guys, AMD and Lucid again. So Lucid I don't like. Just need big room, I think. Big room today. Not the way I trade. Very tight stops. But this one was nice. Lucid stop is gonna be somewhere here. And then AMD, again, the same stop. Yeah, it's just, yeah, those tickers have been really choppy though, lately. Very, very choppy. Let's have a look at Sharp. Yeah, Sharp is just faded off. Faded off. Most of these will be like, you know, for example, your Netflix has recently been really down. Oh, Netflix, I didn't pay attention to that, but there was a really nice trade on that. Damn. Tesla. Nope. Access. Yeah, nice fade off. Just difficult for me. I just don't have a setup there. Let me just restart this thing, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I still have that thing. I still have that. Damn it, Spy. On Think or Swim, guys, do you have this? This is really annoying. I have to probably pan it. What? How do I? Okay, that's better. I can work with this. Oh, Neo. 2408. It's bouncing off again, don't like it. Right, guys, I'm gonna be out of those other trades, guys. AMD for a break even and Lucid for a small loser. I might be early, but I just don't like to risk a lot. So Lucid, I'm out, and AMD for the second one, just a break even here. Because I don't like what SPY is doing. That's why. SPY is reversing. SPY is reversing, guys. Finally, I can do this. Oh shit. Yeah. I mean, it's not a really reversal, but for the short period, it might be. Keep this here. Yeah, that's better. No, there's not much, to be honest. It's just chop. I was anticipating that, to be honest, today and yesterday, and this week actually might come into those chops. But the only thing you can avoid you can avoid the chop by going into something like this. Even this is like, you see this, not very clean. The only clean one I saw was DWAC, and yesterday I was mentioning about DWAC, but today I didn't really pay attention to it that much. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at SPY. SPY. Let's go. SPY, baby. Yeah, it's clearly doing a much bigger bounce than how come I don't have my hold on a second. Where's my volume? What? Oh, nice one, Jessica. Good. Yeah, I haven't been really. I think it's just the environment. These environments where it's not cleaner moves. Really, like, for me, for my style, it doesn't work really well. So I have to keep my risk very, very tight, and also my position management has to be a bit low compared to when I'm in the zone, or the environment suits my systems. So it's a matter. Basically, it's a matter of surviving when you're not in the zone. Keep it simple. So these are the days, basically, when people come into trading thinking they have to make money, and especially when they have people who go into it full time after years of success. The way they struggle is all mental, because they have the pressure of basically making certain amount of money every day or every month. So now, if you have that pressure building up, and the environment is not suited for your character or your strategies, then you're gonna really mess that week or that month up. That's why it's extremely difficult, isn't it, to do it full time. Just gotta sort this out. Yeah, it seems like it. It looks like it, but I'm not. I usually try 2 tries on per setup, so per idea. So I'm just gonna leave it for the moment. Maybe later I'll pick something off. But right now, not yet. But the way Spy's acting actually is VWAP projection. Come on, man. Okay, the one that looks interesting to me is SRRA short. SRRA short. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out, guys. It's not really no, it's not done anything yet. See, Spy is still bounced off. It could be a reversal. We will find out once it gets to that VWAP, if it starts to reject or if it starts to continue down. Right now it's kind of difficult because just don't have that edge. Can't read it. KSS is interesting though. KSS. Just right about now, in fact, 63 and then stop being 6260s. Yeah, KSS seems interesting for long. Yeah, seems like it. So SPY is definitely trying to stay strong. Let's do that. $430 is broken over the VWAP. I don't know, man. I still don't trust SPY. Yeah, I think it's a bit early, but I am looking at the break of 37. I'm looking for longs on Lucid. And there's a chance on AMD as well, probably. Yeah, KSS is doing okay. Go KSS. Go on. Yes, yes, sir. Spy is about to go as well. I think. Just trying along here. 43260. Yeah, 43260s, 60s. I'll check it, but close to 43260s. No, just 43250. Right here, guys. So with this one, I'm going to be a slightly patient because it needs to be under VWAP for me to get out of this. So we'll see if it starts to take out that 433. It's still early. On the break of 433, I might add to it. Okay, KSS. Yeah, it's coming back up again. That 200 EMA rejected properly. Earlier it was holding up nicely, 200 EMA, but this just wick was probably a stop run or getting people into the trade. Just gonna wait for it to close below that VWAP and then I'll exit. That'll probably be it for me. Yeah, now the stop can be here, guys. For me, that is the stop now. Yeah, very strange day today. Yeah, that one also. Yeah, it is. It does create quite a bit of a chop. Not very easy to trade those during those times. I think there's this whole week I mentioned like it's gonna be like this. It's just that uncertainty. That's what creates the chop. Alright, KSS is looking good. Well, at least FMC meetings over, there will be a little bit of more clearance. But still, I think the main issue is not that. I think it's the main issue is the unsettled um, problems going around in the Eastern Europe. So I think as long as that lasts and it's on the news all the time, I think we will probably see more of these choppy price actions. Now, once we know what's going to happen, that's when the market will decide what it's going to do, and it's actually going to start to trade properly or trend properly. But we have to get a proper sort of confirmation of what's going to happen in that sort of environment. Yeah, that's a good thing. If you anything is good these kind of, for me, I don't expect too much from these sort of environments, to be honest. Is it Peloton? Yeah. mm, I don't see anything, to be honest. Don't really see anything. The only thing I see is DWAC is creating this nice little it's not very clear, but it's there. It's like a nice little flag. Over 72 could be a move up. And then while SPY is trying to bounce, so I've survived on the SPY, and if it starts to take out the 433s, that's a good thing. Is there a good news coming in? This is moving quite a bit, actually. Yeah, CIQ. Sorry, there's not much of an action today. Maybe after we leave, SPY will start to put in some real action. But yeah, it will come. Don't worry. There it goes. All right, here we go, SPY. There's your DWAC. Just broke that 72, and then literally base in about matter of few seconds, from 72 all the way to 73.50, a $1.50 move. So this could be the start of another move up. So I didn't take it, unfortunately. I was looking at it to take it, but I think it was just a bit too quick. Over 72 30s, 25s would have been decent. Alright, so that's looking much better on SPY's part. I'm looking at that AMD. Alright, long AMD, long AMD. I think I got it here. And then maybe even looking into Lucid. NVDA. Yeah, it is definitely looking good. Broken the previous high of day actually, and broken it, come back. Yeah, that's a good long in my opinion. Yep, seems nice. 228. You need the bigger stuff for that. Maybe 227 is the one to keep an eye. If it does take that out, then you can exit it. But right now, if that 228, which it's holding, looks good. But again, remember guys, it will all depend on the SPY. Now, that's why I'm putting so much emphasis on it, because everything is following SPY these days, and because of this whole panic move. So if SPY starts to go down a little bit, then it will drag Nvidia pretty much everything, unless it's one of those very extreme low floaters that is doing its own thing. Right, so keep an eye. If you're going to be trading Nvidia, trade it with SPY. What I mean by that is keep track of SPY, what it does. Tanner, Peloton is, yes, it's breaking the lows, but it's just it's kind of difficult because it's just a really boring price action. I don't see anything for me. You know, the way I trade is just, I don't see any setup, and I don't see any setup happening for a long time on this Peloton, unless something big changes, which is highly unlikely at the moment. Yeah, for puts, yeah, it is really weak stock for sure, but you know, it's extremely beaten down. I was kind of expecting it to bounce a little bit, quite a bit, and then maybe start taking puts on it. But right now you are actually taking right at the bottom of the price action, you know that. So yes, it might work out, but just remember that it's actually really beaten down. Yeah, I'm out of AMD, guys. 112 50s, 112 40s, AMD out. So now SPY is, I think it's rejecting again. No, it's not. Not yet. No, not yet. Yeah, Peloton is, I think, you know, the thing is, let's have a look at Peloton. Why do I say that? This is a physical company. Don't get me wrong, you know, this, yeah. The whole move happened, this whole move, you know, yes, there was a catalyst behind, which was basically COVID, right? But remember, it is a physical company. It's got lots of products, and it's people have, you know, I don't know the numbers, but there's a lot of people who've actually subscribed to their products, and also as well as their services. So what I mean is, it's already reclaimed the whole move because of the COVID, and is back to its normal normal price, which means it's actually the game is kind of over. You see what I mean? Like, um, it's kind of like it's already priced in now. The only thing I see is there might be some few bounces coming into it now. You know, at least towards 40, 50. But I don't see it going that far off. That's why I said, like, puts, I wouldn't do puts on it. Yeah. On SPY, Tanner, I really don't, I can't really tell, because there is a possibility that yes, it's a dead cat bounce, and it could take out that to 420. But things are not dire enough. Things are not very bad enough for it to actually take that 420. The only time it will do that is when things go sour with the whole Russia and Ukraine thing. Okay, if US starts to be more involved, especially if the army is involved, and then that's a problem. That's a massive problem. Then you will see far more than 420. But other than that, it's done its massive retracement from this move, big move. Yes, we are in a downtrend, small short-term downtrend. In fact, this could be a retracement for dip buys. What I mean by that is, you know, we've got a retracement from 480 without any major issues in the economy. Well, you know what I mean. So I would look into, maybe not now. I'm also looking into call options on SPY, but it might take me a few days to really sort of build up something. I'm just waiting for this bloody thing to really, like, either go north or south, you know, with this whole news with Russia and Ukraine. That's the problem. It has to be a little bit clear what they're gonna do and whether US is gonna be involved. So that's something that you could wait, and as soon as you hear that, as soon as some things confirm, certain things confirm about that whole situation, if it's a positive news, like for example, oh, Russia agrees on certain things, this and that, and the whole thing is going to stop, then you don't want to look at the technicals or anything. You want to, I mean, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in some calls on SPY and most of these that have really gone down, like for example Apple. I'll still have Apple, don't get me wrong. I'm still in the long run long biased, you know, that's why I'm keeping it from here. But beautiful place, beautiful dip buy area for calls on Apple, you know, and there's quite a lot of them out there. You know, AMD for example, look at this. Since when you get the chance to actually get the AMD on a discount like this, or Apple, or any of those, even Tesla? So it will all depend on this whole situation to be cleared out. Before that, it's just shooting in the dark basically. Yeah, pretty much everything looks the same. Look at Nvidia for example. Look at that. Um, so I'm gonna be out of what's the name, SPY, if it takes the low out. Buy the dip. It doesn't have to be that way. Blindly buy it. Obviously, you wait for some sort of a reversal pattern. Yesterday, I was discussing this whole thing. You wanna match it up with what's at the moment, what's going on at the moment. If there is negative news and that negative news changes into something positive, then that in itself is a catalyst for a reversal in the markets. One, two. Also, you want to be waiting for some sort of a technical reversal on the charts. But yeah, having said that, though, the situation that at the moment USA is getting involved in is big, is huge, and if it goes south, it can go south very quickly. So that's why I'm waiting. So investment is just on pause. You can't really, at the moment, it's too risky. Yeah, BTC is has been beaten down as well. I think BTC might give us some decent dip buying opportunities as well. Maybe not the BTC supply. If I were to invest on it, I'd probably go with something like ADA, Cardano, or some other altcoins. Ethereum is not bad as well. For a quick gain, Juan, is it? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Is quick gain is difficult at the moment. That's why I said earlier about SPY. You gotta wait it out. You gotta wait out and make sure this whole situation is resolved, or at least calm down a bit. With the news. Once you start to see less and less of this whole Russia and Ukraine thing in the U.S. TVs, then that's where you know that okay, it's just nothing really serious. That's when you start to look into probable rebound of the market. The opportunity in Bitcoin might be there, guys. Uh, Simply for the fact that you've got huge amount of correction that came in. And I think you know, once you start to see, let me have a look at the Bitcoin actually. Let's do some Bitcoin analysis while things are getting boring. So you know, Bitcoin came from 68, 69s all the way to 32s, 33s. This area here, what is that? Okay. How do you just getting used to this whole thing? Just give me a second, guys. What the heck is the... Right, so this whole area is the demand area on Bitcoin. This is the demand area. So this bounce is quite normal for the Bitcoin to be bouncing from this area. This is the weekly chart, but you can look at it from the daily perspective as well. Just zoom in a little bit, zoom out. So this is your daily demand level. So it goes down to this. It might actually go a bit more if it does, but I don't expect it to go and take out the 29s or 30,000. Now 30,000 on Bitcoin is a huge number. Once it starts trading under it, then I don't know whether that's going to happen very quick. But chances of it happening is very unlikely. For me, I think over here Bitcoin is going to start trading in a little bit of a congestion. You see over here, you're going to see some bounces, some drops, some bounces, some drops, some congestion, some choppy zones or range bound action, something like this, right? And now it could be quick. You know, if there's some good news about Bitcoin, then you know the bounce could come in very quick. But if not, then I think when the reversal happens, it will probably be mostly like you know, after a range bound action. So if you were to blindly risk some investment on the Bitcoin, I would say this probably is the right time. I'm not saying, for me, I'm not doing it now because I'm waiting for a possible reversal patterns, but definitely I think a better area. Over here, you know, a lot of people were asking me, is drop, and I was like, okay, it's not dropped enough. 50s won, 50s broke like this. I anticipated to go down a bit more because it had to. There was a lot of force behind this whole move, and then this whole correction or retracement never went anywhere over 50, and then brought the real move down. So yeah, we'll see. I'm waiting on Bitcoin to do something in the next few weeks, or even a week or few days, in fact. Watching it closely on the side though, for sure. Yeah, on SPY I'm out. Did I mention? Yeah, maybe I didn't. Yeah, head and shoulder pattern coming in for sure. And you know, when the SPY starts to make its move, you know, midday, sometimes it does move really, like really strongly. So yeah, definitely control factor is there, and it's in line with what's happening right now. HUT calls, hot calls. Hut is one of the. Is it one of the relatively weak one of those? You know, if you're doing it with the stocks, then sorry, Riot and Mara seems to be very responsive to Bitcoin. So those are also the ones to keep an eye on. Mara and Riot. BTBT might be, but yeah, it's a very low price. So any of these, basically, any of these crypto names could be a bounce play. Mara, Riot, BTBT, Hut. There's a lot of them out there. I just can't figure. Let me just look at here. So yeah, BTBT, Riot, Mara, any ANY, Hut, BTCM, Hive, SOS, Can. Okay. But if I were to take any calls, it would probably be Riot and Mara, and maybe even Hut. Riot, Mara, Hut. Those are the one much more stable, and especially with the options, you want a bit liquidity though. I think these ones will give you liquidity. Yep. Jessica, you're making me hungry now. I need to go and eat something. Yeah, I think so. One of my friend who's been holding Bitcoin for like forever. He's been holding it since 2016, 2015, I believe. And no matter what, that's probably one of the only times I've seen a person with so much conviction that he will ignore everything else. You know, I've told him so many times, like 50, over 50, 55K, bloody sell some. You know, just get rid of some and then maybe dip buy it. I did mention, like, okay, this, he has no clue what a charting is, what fundamentals are. He's just blindly keeping it. Which in his defense, it works perfect when it comes to BTC. But I'm telling you, this guy has like a conviction of a freaking I don't know. He's just too, and I can't believe he's still holding it. He hasn't sold a single one. In fact, anytime it gets cheaper, he buys more. Like, and he's got so many. He's a proper professional Bitcoin trader, I would say. He's got lots of other altcoins, Ethereum, lots of them, and you know, Cardano, for example. I bought Cardano around 17 cents, 16 cents. And I managed to get I think about over $2, 2 point something. But I couldn't hold it. Yeah, probably. PBTS is one of the small price stocks, isn't it? I just don't tend to look at the small priced ones. However, whenever Bitcoin moves, it does move quite a bit as well. So if you do, the problem with this, Tanner, is you can only do stocks. You know, it's the low priced enough for you to actually invest in the stocks, which is good. You don't have to worry about the expiration on the options. But if you're going to do options, guys, you have to have really good amount of liquidity. Huge amount of liquidity for you to have that options. Where's my options? Yeah, Tanner, you know, it's really chop at the moment. You just cannot have that. Um, you know, when you say you gotta take. Let me just remove this because I want to make sure we understand something here. When you look at the VWAP, right? It's when it starts to disrespect it like this, over and under, over and under, that becomes, this VWAP becomes useless. So now you don't want to be looking at the VWAP. No, leave that VWAP alone because the price has not respected it so many times. It's not relevant anymore for me. That's how I think, anyways. You might have another system, another strategy. I don't want to like change your thinking, but that's how I think because you know there's a lot of times where you will see certain levels or certain indicators get respected really nicely, but also gets very heavily disrespected. You can't rely on that. For example, to an EMA. In this case, you know, nice respect here. You see this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really nice hugging of the 20 EMA, right? You see this here, and then next time it comes back down, starts to hug again. Well, yeah, it's still respecting it. Then violates it, but then still is respecting it. So 20 EMA has more respect than VWAP at the moment, to be honest. Yeah. So, for example, look at this 200 EMA. Yes, over and under, but still a rejection from it came. Over here broke, little bit of a, you know, penetration under it, and to the tick comes down, and now it's attacking the same area. So you want to look at things like that. On that day, on that specific stock, what is being respected, because that is what traders are using as a SR level, mostly, basically. Again, you know, silver, these could be investors trying to sort of you know, there are hedge funds that are actually waiting for SPY to drop like this for any reason. You know that their sole strategy is based off of a dip buy. You know, anytime they get like 10, 20% move down on the SPY, they are all over it. And don't forget that obviously Fed is also has hands behind it on the bounces. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of games that's being played, but in my opinion, it's mostly the big money dip buying things. Silver, you like to disrespect the VWAP. Yeah, but yeah, most of the time, poor VWAP gets disrespected a lot, though. You have to remember, VWAP is just a magnet. It just pulls the price towards it, and then just, you know, is it's a price magnet. Look at this, for example. Look at this. Yes, one, respect, really nice. Two, yeah, but over and under, done. Same thing, right? Nice. Look at this disrespect compared to the others. Look at that. It never managed to break over the, only once, but soon after that it came down. That's much clearer to me, in my opinion. Much clearer price action. Look at this price action and look at this. Which one would you prefer to trade? I have traded this, guys, with some losers, of course, but what I'm trying to say is trying to find the right stock to trade, which is respecting levels and it's clearer. In my opinion, NIO probably was a better, clearer version. Hey man, what's up? Solid, what's going on, man? And now for me, not a green day, probably a -3, just over 3 hour down today. Yeah, can't seem to catch a break, bro. Yeah, Jessica is up. Yeah, I can send it to you, no problem. Ah, nice, Solid. Good. You've been trading Disney quite a bit, haven't you? Yeah, so Disney and NFLX, pretty much similar scenarios, aren't they? Yeah, sure. I'll have to find a way to share it. It's an Android phone, so it should be quite easy to share, definitely. Let me know in the Discord. By the way, anybody who's not in the Discord, join our Discord community. And hopefully that's going to grow into something really decent. So in the meantime, you'll have to be patient. But we do talk about things there. The reason why I say that join the Discord is because sometimes I can't stream or something happens or an idea pops in, maybe certain swing ideas or anything like that. We do share ideas, and you could be there just to be aware of whether I'll be going online or joining the community, be updated on the latest, basically. So Discord, let me get you the link. And it might be this one. That's the Discord link. Anybody who wants to join, just click on that and you're more than welcome to join our community. Yeah, we can be bullish, but I don't like iPhones. I mean, they are a great piece of product, hardware and software, mostly software. But I think the problem with the I like to, if I buy something, I like to really sort of use it to its full potential. And with Apple, it restricts you from that. That's the only reason I don't like iPhone. That's the also only one of the only reasons I went with Android, because There's so much flexibility, there's so much you can do, so many things that are not restricted. But having an Android, you have to be a bit tech savvy as well, I think, to be able to use it properly. I mean, when I say properly, like use it to its full potential. Yeah, small gains is good, definitely good, but as long as you keep that losers also small. Everybody is different, guys. You know, you've got someone who can have like 80% accuracy, a scalper, for example. But whether he's making money or not is all dependent on how big he loses or how small he loses on that 80% accuracy. For me, my accuracy is about 40%. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's low, yes. 40. It always like it's the average. I would say is 43%. It's always between 40 and 45%. There's a reason for it, and I'm sure who follows me knows it. Is because I don't really. I look for bigger trades. When I trade, when I risk $1, I want to take $3, $5 on it. So that's why you will see, for example, today. Today probably is not a really good example. Like for example, this one, this short here. This short here definitely gave me something here. We're talking from 112 to 111s. That's $1 almost. But for me, it's not okay because my risk was almost $1. I need to get at least the first partial 2R, 1.5, 2R, maybe even more. So in the long run, it works out for me, even if it's 40%. In fact, I think the way my average is, even if it's like 35 over 35%, 38%, I will still be way off. Yeah, I really don't. I don't. I really don't mind. A lot of people, around me, all my family uses iPhone. Well, actually, my own family uses Android, obviously, because I've got influence a little bit. But everybody else I know uses iPhone. I didn't look at TSM actually. I wanted to earlier, but I didn't. Let's have a look. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Really nice. Yes, sir. AMD has been really choppy, and it's very difficult to trade AMD, guys. I always say that, but I end up trading it once in a while. Okay. Interesting. APA, guys. Solid. Keep an eye on APA. You've got a target of 3070s. Yeah, very interesting. And C. Ooh, C is much more interesting. C is, oh shit, it might be over. Okay, if it does pop back towards the 63s and starts to fade off or reject, that could be nice short. Ooh. Okay. All right. I like APA. Solid. What's the volume on this today? Yeah, volume is bad. No. C is much better. Yeah, Solid is here. Sometimes he pops in and pops out. We don't know when he comes. He's like a ninja now. Solid the ninja, bro. He's probably, yeah. Yeah, scalping is basically is something really quick. Very, very quick. Scalpers are, you have to be very quick thinker and very good with your tape reading. I kind of like this for a short, guys. Right now, in fact. C. Where are you? C. Okay. Yeah, War is solid. You didn't know, Jessica? That is him. Yeah, I hope I don't get hit by a bus, man. Come on. Don't say something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I should be doing that as well. That's a good idea, War. Don't worry. Hopefully, soon, a lot of us will get the chance to trade what I trade, how I trade. So don't need to worry about me getting hit by a bus or something like that. Yeah, that was a nice short there. Yeah, I'm joking. Pulling your legs, man. I know what you mean. It's definitely. Oh. I think so. Thanos, I should know. I do watch few movies here and there. I know Marvel, but I might not know DC. Yeah, definitely. New was decent short. I think there was quite a few potential short opportunities on it for sure. Yeah. Oh, this one you mean? Yeah. Better area was here. Confirmed area. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like better area was there. Here. You see the respect here? Respect on this line. Boom, 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 boom. So many times. And then finally rejects. Right now, if you are over here, if you are watching the tape, sometimes tape will confirm the your theses. I might make a trend line video as well, guys, to how to draw it and how to benefit from it. It's not easy to use, but once you get the hang of it, it's just it does help, especially with your stops and trade management side. There's a lot of things I need to do. I just need to find the time for it. Guys, so that will probably be it for me for the day. Still red, definitely. I think I might have hit my max loss for the day, -3 R, maybe slightly more, just like yesterday. -3.5 maybe with the, I don't know, with the commissions. But nevertheless, it's still a red day, followed by another red day yesterday, which is fine. I do go through these. I kind of expected, to be honest, since November has been really great for me. You remember, guys? I think I had like plus 70 something R on in November. Plus 76 R or something like that. And then October, actually, recently since July, it's all been good. But the best month was November. So, coming back from a holiday all throughout the whole month of December and half of January, obviously, it's gonna take time. But just keeping the losers small and waiting for those big winners. That's how I roll. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out, get myself something to eat, and that'll be it, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. I'm trying to sort of come in early again. 9 a.m. EST. I'll see you there. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe out there. Cheers, guys.